everyone, and welcome to the Filmbox Podcast, a movie podcast made for movie fans, by movie fans, presented by Press Play. From tier lists and top fives to movie reviews and really bad hot takes, we've got anything and everything a movie fan could ever want. I'm your host, Aaron Souza, and the horror movie villain that I could definitely kick some ass against would be Jack Torrance from The Shining.
I'm Connor, and I'm beating Chucky's ass.
Yep.
And I'm Sam, and I'm going with Aaron to go kick some ass with Jack Torrance.
Yeah, let's go.
I thought you were saying you're going to beat Aaron's ass.
He's going to go kick my ass.
With Jack Torrance.
It's Halloween, guys. It's Halloween. And in honor of the spooky month, we've got a fun little spooky event thing today that we're going to do that we haven't done in a while.
Almost
and then also we're going to... What?
Almost a year, I think.
Almost? It's been almost a year since the last time we did one of these things. So if you're a long-time listener of the podcast, or if you just started listening, you can go back and hear our old stuff, and you'll know why we suck, basically. But before we do that, we've got some movie grids. We're going to look at Connor's Letterboxd account. And to take a look at some of his stats, and then we're going to do a bracket. We haven't done a bracket in a while, so we're gonna do a bracket.
Fight.
But first, a fight night. Yeah, I'm going old school with that. But first, we've got to talk about our movie pod of the week.
Nice try.
30.
You
30
had
pods
it,
of
and then you
movies.
lose it every single time. 30 pods of movies.
30 pods of movies, day something. This week is the greatest acting performances that you've seen.
Obviously, opinions.
I'll kick it off.
Go ahead.
So normally I would have a couple, but sorry, so it sounds like a tornado's going on upstairs. People are just moving stuff.
Nice.
No, my favorite, I think the best acting performance I've seen is Javier Bardem as Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men.
That's a good one.
Easily just one of the most, you can't take your eyes off him every second he's on screen. And even when he's not on screen, you just feel his presence still. So that's my pick.
Yep, that's a good pick. Only one pick this time.
Don't overcomplicate it.
All right. Well, you know me and my runner-ups. My runner-up for us is Christian Bale in American Psycho.
Oh, interesting.
And,
Very good pick.
And my top performance that I've seen is none other than the great Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I knew one of us was going to say it.
Yep.
Very good pick. I've got a couple. Obviously, we have to mention, and this should just be like a blanket for all of us, Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight.
Yes.
Has to be up there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to go with that. I got three picks.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I got three. One I knew right off the bat. I'll just go with it as my number 3 choice. It's Robin Williams in Good Will Hunting.
Oh, yeah.
Phenomenal. Just one of the first acting performances that really impacted me, like on a deeply personal level. So I have that there. Another one, because I just saw it and it just still sticks in my mind, is Leonardo DiCaprio as Jordan Belfort in Wolf of Wall Street. I mean, it's kind of iconic in that way. But my top pick is good old Robert De Niro as Travis Bickle in Taxi Driver. Phenomenal. Just absolutely one of the most insane character study movies, and he creates that character. He makes it what it is. So phenomenal.
Great pick.
That's my pick. Oh boy, wow! I had to scramble for that one.
Yeah. See, that's why
I was not prepared.
That's why I just picked one.
Yeah, well. But yeah, all right. So let's move on to. Do you want to do a movie grid again?
Sure, I gotta switch my mouse over. Yeah, so we're going to do today's movie grid today being October 29th. Excuse me.
Peek into when we're recording this and how close it is to.
Release day.
Yeah.
So our columns today are movies that begin with a vowel, action movies, and nominated for Best Pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And down our rows, we have Quentin Tarantino directed, Lupita Nyong'o, and Harrison Ford. So,
Okay.
who wants to kick us off?
Well, it's a good thing I've been on a Quentin Tarantino movie binge lately.
Good.
So this will definitely help. I mean, I guess for begins with a vowel, you can go with really a lot of his movies, but Inglourious Bastards? I don't know. That might be a. Oh, it's the Inglourious Bastards.
No, it's fine.
Never
It
mind.
says ignore the.
Ignore the.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yes, that's good.
What?
Huh? Huh?
Huh?
Excuse me?
Wait.
Huh?
Huh?
Last I checked, I is a vowel.
I said ignore thee.
on.
Wait a second.
Start it over.
Wait a
Hold
second.
on. The Inglorious Bastards.
Did we choose the wrong movie?
We might have chose the wrong movie.
Shh. God damn it. All right, start it over. Start this over if you can.
Okay,
I don't know how.
I think it's just.
we're gonna-
Yeah, it's,
Open up an in private browser.
That's what I'm doing.
yeah, it's just Inglourious Bastards, not the Inglourious Bastards.
Oh my god.
Okay,
You're
we're-
so stupid.
That doesn't count. We're starting over. We have one mulligan.
All right, so back to so we're gonna do a movie grid, guys. Connor, you want to run us down what the categories are?
So we've got begins with a vowel, including the word the. Genre action, nominated for Best Picture. Rose, directed by Quentin Tarantino, Lupita Nyong'o, and Harrison Ford.
Man, it's a
Okay.
good thing I've been on a Quentin Tarantino movie binge.
Why are there 3 movies called Inglourious Bastards, but there's
There's
just
Inglourious Bastards, The Inglourious Bastards, and The Real Inglourious Bastards.
Okay.
There
Okay,
we
there
go.
we go. I was gonna say, wait a second. Dang.
Let's knock him out.
Action. Do you want to do Pulp Fiction?
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
What
I'm
is
just
he?
trying to think of what would be not like the prototypical like Quentin Tarantino action.
Well, also
I mean,
you have to,
Django would be a good pick here.
but then you also have to remember we need
Once
to
Upon a
save.
Time in Hollywood was nominated for Best Picture,
Okay.
and so was Pulp Fiction.
So let's.
I think. I hope.
How about Reservoir Dogs? Is that also nominated?
I don't think that was nominated for Best Picture.
But that could be action, though, right?
I don't know if it's action. I know Django's definitely action.
Django's definitely action.
But also Kill Bill. I don't know which you think would have a higher percent, Kill Bill or Django.
I feel like Kill
I feel
Bill.
like recency bias would say Django, but Kill Bill is more iconic
That's what I think.
for Tarantino. All right, let's go with Django.
12. Okay.
12 and a half.
I think that was the right
All right,
option.
and nominated for Best Picture was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. 33%.
Perfect.
All right.
All right. Let's go down to Lupita. Begins with a vowel. We got us.
Oh, good poll.
Yep.
That it's not because it's like
No, it's the only
one.
movie. Nominated for Best Picture is going to be 12 Years a Slave.
Oh, don't want to hit cancel. Yeah.
And then action.
Action.
Black Panther.
You have Black Panther. She's been in the
How about this? How about
Star Wars trilogy. Yeah.
Star Wars. But if we really want to get technical, do The Last Jedi. Because she was in The Last Jedi for about 30 seconds.
That's true.
2.5, 2.3. Let's go.
We needed that.
I thought for a second it wasn't going to give it to us, and I was about to be furious.
Okay. Harrison Ford.
Nominated for Best Picture. I think the only movie that he has that was nominated for Best Picture is Star Wars. The OG Star Wars.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was nominated for Best Picture.
Was that the only one though?
Air
Not
Force,
Blade
I
Runner.
think so. No.
No Raiders either.
Maybe Raiders.
I could have sworn Raiders at least.
Could be. All right. Well, for Begins with a Vowel, go with Age of Adeline.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Oh yes.
There we go.
4.2. Let's
Great
go.
pull. Okay.
Genre action. Could you do Call of the Wild?
Ender's Game.
Ender's Game.
That should be good. No one saw that.
That's
movie.
another good pull.
Oh, what a pull!
4%.
What a pull!
Wow.
Let's go.
And then, all right, nominated for Best Picture.
I don't know this one. It's got to be Raiders or Star Wars. Air Force.
feel like
Air
Star
Force
Wars.
One. Blade Runner.
That's what
I don't think Blade Runner was nominated for Best Picture, though.
What else is he in? He's in The Fugitive.
Telling you, Star Wars. The OG Episode 4 Star Wars was nominated for Best Picture.
American Graffiti. No.
No.
Okay, Aaron, it's on you.
Yep.
Oh, it was okay.
So there were more.
All right.
Yep. There were more.
Okay. So the most popular picks, Tarantino, Vowels, Inglourious Bastards, which we got correct the first time. Don't even check us on that. Most popular action was Kill Bill Volume 1, and his Best Picture nominee was Pulp Fiction. Sorry. La Pizza was Us for Vowel, which we picked. Black Panther for her most popular action, 12 Years a Slave. And then Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, and Star Wars.
We avoided using indie
Yeah.
pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's known for.
I can't believe you got one that was point whatever it was.
0.4.
0.4. That's incredible.
This
What
is,
other movies has Harrison Ford been in that's been nominated for Best Picture?
I don't know. Let's look that up.
Picture films with Harrison Ford.
nominations.
Let's see. Let's see. Going to his IMDb page for his awards.
2049 got
Best-
a lot of.
Witness. He was an Oscar nominee for Best Actor for Witness in 1986.
Blade Runner 2049 won 2 Oscars: cinematography and visual effects.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. It doesn't say. It just has his personal.
Okay. Well, for another time we could look that up.
Although, actually, hold on. I think I might have something.
Hold
here.
on.
I think I might have something.
Might have cooked a bit.
Might have cooked.
Well, in the meantime,
Nope,
Connor, what have you been
obviously
watching
not.
lately?
Yeah, well, Aaron's doing all that jazz. Been on a bit of still doing my 31 Days of Horror. I can't remember the last time that I said what I've been watching, so I'm just going to start with Killers of the Flower Moon. Saw that. Actually, it was a pretty bad theater experience.
Oh, really?
So, I was sitting next to an older gentleman who was talking the entire time, like talking to the movie. Aaron, have you seen it yet?
No, I have not.
Okay, Sam.
Yes.
The scene,
I will be.
it's not a spoiler, but the scene when they say that they're pregnant, and the camera cuts to De Niro, and the guy just yells, "Oh, he doesn't like that." And
It's like, no shit, buddy.
yeah. And then the dude next to me was cocked, just fetal position, taking a snooze. But
Oh my God.
phenomenal movie.
Yeah.
Since then, 4.5.
Okay, I also gave it a 4.5.
Yeah. Let's see. I've seen.
Here we go. 6 of the films he appeared in during his life were nominated for Best Picture: Star Wars, Apocalypse Now, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Witness, Working Girl, and The Fugitive.
Interesting.
There you go. Cool. Sorry.
Okay. See, I can run through the rest of these pretty quick. Dies of My Mother, High Tension, Dog Soldiers, Cube, The House That Jack Built, Five Nights at Freddy's, which wasn't that good, Eden Lake, The Exorcist 3, Get Out, When Evil Lurks, And non-horror movies were No Hard Feelings, which I saw while getting a tattoo, and Little Miss Sunshine, which I saw with my girlfriend.
Nice. Very nice. Sam, what have you been watching?
Yeah, so since the last time we recorded, I've been on again the Friday the 13th binge. So since the last time, I've watched part 2, part 3, final chapter, and A New Beginning.
Nice.
And I also have seen Killers of Flower Moon. That review is done, and we should be able to read that soon.
Very soon.
Very soon.
Yep. So I've been on a bit of a, like I said before, a bit of a Tarantino binge. So I'm trying to go back and watch the movies that I have not seen of Tarantino. And this all started because Django Unchained, which I have seen before, came on TV, and I was just watching it. So I watched that. I watched Pulp Fiction, and I'm going to be starting either Reservoir Dogs or Jackie Brown here very soon. And then I don't know if I mentioned it the last time we recorded, but I watched Back to the Future, the trilogy of Back to the Future.
Connor's
They were on TV.
Connor's favorite movies.
Yeah, Connor's favorite movies. So, fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I started watching Wolf of Wall Street as well. Uh-oh.
Knocked my water
Connor's
over.
knocking over his water.
Onto my laptop.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So, like Aaron did a while ago, we're going to go through my Letterboxd stats.
Hopefully a little quicker than I did last time.
Yes. Well, because I went back, I logged as many movies as I could remember seeing. Mm-hmm. So I'm not even going to bother asking you guys what you think. In my life, I've watched over 1,100 movies.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's double what I've seen.
Yeah. I will guess what my highest rated decades are.
2010s.
No.
2000s.
No.
1970s.
No.
2020s.
Shit.
That's third.
Damn.
The 80s.
That's second.
It's the 90s, isn't
Yep.
it?
That's the
God
90s.
damn it.
Well,
You guys overthought it.
1940s. 1940s.
I like them silent films.
Not the Arab silent films, but that's okay.
So, you guys could probably guess what my most watched genre was. But can you guess what came in?
Animated.
Can you guess what came in a way too close second?
Comedy.
Yes.
Nice.
Honestly, it was 361 horror movies to 357 comedies.
You've seen almost as many horror movies as you could watch one of your horror movie backlogs every day for a year and only have one day off.
Yeah. Well, that
Actually, only have
4.
4 days off.
great math. Can you guess who my most watched actor is?
Can you give us a hint?
He's a comedic actor.
Chris Farley.
No.
Steve Carell.
No.
Kevin Hart.
No.
Damn.
Gosh. Eddie Murphy.
No. Oh, come on, God.
Oh no.
Oh, my God, guys. You're thinking
is
way
it
too
like
deep.
Is it Adam Sandler?
No.
Oh,
You're thinking
damn it.
way too deep. Well, Sandler, you're on a better path.
Kevin James.
No.
Here comes the boom. I'm on a better path with Adam Sandler, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a white comedian, Steve Martin.
Jesus Christ. No.
Oh no. Are they still acting?
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh god. Chris Rock.
No.
Damn it.
It's not one of the Adam Sandler crew.
Damn it.
It's not
I have
Jim Carrey.
I have
is it?
nothing.
What?
Jim Carrey.
No.
I give
Will
up.
Ferrell.
No.
Oh, damn.
Robin Williams.
That was a good guess.
No.
Oh.
I give up.
Sam, did you give up?
Owen Wilson.
No.
Paul Rudd.
He's third.
we hit the list. Finally,
got
we hit
one.
the list.
Jack. My last one's Jack Black.
No.
Okay, then I'm done.
Okay. So, I had 3 people come in at 16 movies. It was Alan Tudyk, Chris Evans, Tom Hanks. Oh, 4 people. Sorry, I'm dumb. And Sylvester Stallone.
So Tom Hanks. Was that the comedic actor?
No, this is my. I'm going like bottom to top.
Oh! I was like, wait a minute. Okay.
17 movies. It was Bradley Cooper and Fred Tatasciore. I don't know, but he did a lot of voice acting in like the Batman movies.
Gotcha.
18 movies. It was J.K. Simmons and Paul Rudd.
Nice.
My number 2.
J.K. Simmons is a great pick.
Mm-hmm. Number 2 was Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Somehow my number 1, Seth Rogen.
What?
Seth Rogen.
24
Seth
movies.
Rogen? I would 24 movies.
You want to go through them?
My God, no, I don't. Good Lord. I would not have guessed that in a million years.
You know what? When I first did it, it was like David Desmalchian was my top watched actor. I was like, okay, I got to go back and like I got to actually like do all my movies.
Log all your stuff, yeah.
And then my most popular director, Spielberg.
Yeah.
Which I'm not even going to let you guys guess after how bad that was.
Let me guess. I do want to guess something, though. You have an obscure horror director in your top 5.
I mean, would you count Sam Raimi as obscure?
No, but it was a horror director, so I was half right.
I guess that who you're thinking of is James Wan with 7 movies.
Yep. Sergio Argento.
No. Robert Zemeckis was actually 3rd.
Really?
Yeah. Pinocchio, Christmas Carol, Polar Express, Castaway, Forrest Gump, Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Back to the Future.
Didn't see it. Flight. Those are my movies from him.
Wow.
So that was
all of those, and you haven't seen any of the Back to the Futures.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Chris Columbus with 5 movies. Wow.
Harry Potter.
No. Percy Jackson,
Oh, God.
2 of the Harry Potters, and the first 2 Home Alones.
There you go. All right, well, let's get into the meat and potatoes, the main course of this episode of the podcast. We're going to be doing a movie bracket, bringing back the fight nights, and we're going to be looking at Halloween movies. So the idea is that we've got 8 Halloween movies and 8 horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
So, Connor, if you do the use matchup mode on here, it will bring up the list.
Wait.
Also,
I was going to say,
if you hit shuffle
We're gonna
seating,
shuffle.
it will shuffle it.
you
a
act
couple
like I
times.
haven't done this before. Who do you
Well,
think
I
was
don't
driving
know.
the boat when we did it before?
Oof.
That's a great
Oof,
point.
shots
That's a great
fired.
point.
Shuffle once, shuffle twice, 3rd time, we're rolling. Our first matchup is a Nightmare on Elm Street versus The Nightmare Before Christmas. Our
Ooh.
nightmare matchup.
Nightmare for you, nightmare.
So, are we doing like the entire franchise of Nightmare on Elm Street?
Nope, just
Just
Nightmare 1.
Okay.
This is a tough one.
It's tough because like Nightmare Before Christmas, one of these going home in the first round is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, how do we want to vote like, okay, it's October 31st, you're staying in, you're going to watch a movie. Which of these are you putting on first?
Me personally, I'm not putting on Nightmare Before Christmas first.
I was gonna put that on first.
I don't know, for whatever reason, like I know it's like Halloween, but also
It's a
it
Christmas
kinda has
movie.
more. It is Christmas as well.
Yeah, but
So
but then it's
I would put
perfect.
it on in December.
No, but it's perfect because it's Halloween, so you're ending the Halloween season, and then you're starting Christmas seasons kind of thing. So that's
Where's
why
the
I'm-
love for Thanksgiving? Like, all the retail stores, they've already taken on their Halloween stuff, and it's all Christmas stuff.
Yep.
I would lean Nightmare on Elm Street. For that reason too, because I watched this in December, not for Halloween.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's a toughie.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, hold on. It worked out that there's one. The first round is a horror movie versus a Halloween movie.
Every single one.
Every single one
matchup. Wow.
And,
should we have read through our competitors first?
Yeah. Why don't we do that?
Okay, so we had Nightmare on Elm Street versus A Nightmare Before Christmas. We have The Evil Dead versus Monster House. Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown versus Friday the 13th. Scream versus Halloween Town. Hocus Pocus versus The Shining. Ghostbusters versus Saw. Haunted Mansion, the Eddie Murphy one, not the crap one that came out this year, versus It. And Beetlejuice versus Halloween.
So I will say this right off the bat: when we're judging these, let's try and frame it in the mind of like what Sam was going for. Like, it's Halloween. You want to watch a movie.
That's
what
I
putting
said.
on?
That's what Connor.
Oh, that's what you
that's
said?
what Connor said.
Well, what both of you guys are talking about. You know, rather than like which movie is better, because like a lot of these movies, like, sure, one's obviously better than the other, but what is more
What are we choosing?
Halloween-y,
Yeah, what are we
I
choosing
guess.
over?
Right.
Yeah.
You want to know my hot take?
Oh God.
I would take Monster House over
Honestly, I was
the
gonna
original
say that
Evil
too.
Dead.
Really? Because I was gonna say The Evil Dead. And maybe it's because I haven't seen Monster House in about 15 years.
I love Monster House. Scared me as a kid.
You know what? I remember, I have a distinct memory of going over to one of my relatives' house, and they were playing the Monster House video game on the original Xbox, and I was not allowed to watch it because they said it would be too scary for me.
So Monster House? Because with the Evil Dead, I think I'd watch the Evil Dead 2, the 2013 remake, or now Evil Dead Rise before I go back to the original.
Interesting. So I just like the campiness of the Evil Dead.
Yeah, but like if you haven't seen Monster House in 15 years, don't you want to like, oh, let's watch that movie?
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm outvoted anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown versus Friday the 13th, the original.
Charlie Brown all the way.
So are we talking Friday the 13th?
The
very first
one.
original?
Very first one.
Okay.
Because if we were picking the best one, which is part 6, or part 4,
Hot take.
or the remake, actually.
So Charlie Brown is
Goated.
is an annual watch for me around Christmas time.
I've seen it maybe once.
It's I watch it every single year at Halloween because it's just goated.
I don't watch it every year, but I've seen it. The original Friday the 13th, kind of boring. I'm being honest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The original Friday the 13th is kind of ass. I mean, there's a reason that when we did our last year, if you go back a year ago to our deep dive on Friday the 13th, we did part 2 and not part 1.
Instead of part 1.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's a reason.
Killer Jason, Killer Bobby.
Even though Kevin Bacon's death is iconic, I mean, look, it's not great.
Spawn's something great, but for this, it's the Great Pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Scream versus Halloween Town.
Now, this is one where it's kind of the opposite, where the original is by far the best.
Yes, the original Halloween Town is the best.
I mean, didn't they make like 2 or 3 of them?
I believe there's 3 or 4. I'm gonna look it up for you guys. Halloween Town franchise. Yeah, 4. So there was Halloween Town,
God.
Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge, Halloween Town High, and then Return to Halloween Town.
Oh my God.
I think honestly, I think I've seen the first one and the last one.
I'll tell you what, that poster might be the worst poster I have ever seen.
Oh, I've seen worse.
I mean, the Photoshop fucking chick on a broom.
Chick.
That, like, it looks like they just cut
That's
out
Debbie
cut out
Reynolds.
a picture. It is Debbie Reynolds, but it's like it looks like they just cut out like a photo, like you would on Snapchat, just pasted it on there.
And there's just this pumpkin, this jack-o'-lantern in the middle too.
They just magic lasso. Oh yeah, the jack-o'-lantern doesn't even. It's not even the same style. It's like they just magic lassoed around it in Photoshop and said this will work.
Yeah.
Halloween Town's a staple, and it's iconic.
It is. It's a staple.
You just can't beat.
It's no Scream.
Yeah, you just can't
Like-
beat Scream.
Yeah. Okay, moving on to
Scream is just so good.
Okay, we're on to round 2 on this side. We've got Nightmare on Elm Street versus Monster House.
Hot take: I'm picking Monster House again.
I don't think Monster House should go beyond the second round.
I'm also leaning Monster House.
Oh my god!
This might not be another hot take. I am not the biggest Nightmare on Elm Street fan.
Yeah, I mean, fair, but the first one was also like the best one by far.
Yeah. But like in terms of like the big 4 horror franchises, you know, like Friday the 13th, Nightmare, Halloween. I said Halloween twice.
No, you said Friday the 13th, Halloween, Nightmare, and Scream.
Scream. Yeah. I would say Nightmare is probably last on the totem pole of what I'm watching.
Interesting.
Yeah, me too.
So Monster House.
I'm good with that.
I guess I've been outvoted.
That's democracy, baby. Okay, we've got it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and Scream.
Great puppet.
Listen, Drew Barrymore is looking like, oh my god, that is a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
I mean,
No,
I gotta go. I gotta go Scream.
Yeah. As much
I
as
also lean Scream.
as much as I love Charlie Brown,
If
I
Sam
have
had it
to
his way, it's the Great Pumpkin. Charlie Brown would be the only Halloween movie ever produced.
yeah.
Okay.
If you ask me, like, I get stranded on an island and you can only bring one Halloween movie, I would bring Charlie Brown.
Imagine though. Let's just play a thought experiment for a second. You're like, you're on a ship and it gets invaded by pirates, like Somali pirates or whatever.
Captain
right.
Phillips.
And they say they kill everyone on board, and they say to you, we're gonna put you on this island with one Halloween movie for the rest of your life. Not one movie, but specifically one Halloween movie.
What you picking?
You're going with Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
No, the best part about that movie is when they're trick or treating in I think it's Pigpen. He gets a rock every time. He's like, I got 5 pieces of candy. I got a pack of gum. I got a rock.
Jesus Christ. The more you talk about this movie, the more I'm realizing I don't know if I've ever actually seen this movie.
Yeah, you should watch it. It's only like 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna watch it.
It's in the same tier as like the like those stop motion Christmas movies for me.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those where
it's
I gotta
iconic.
watch it.
Look, you know what? I probably have seen it at some point, but I've watched a lot of things, so I just can't remember.
I've watched so
And
many.
I probably
frickin'
watched
movies.
it so long ago that I just can't remember it. All right, next matchup.
Okay, we got Monster House versus Scream. I think
Well, I think we know.
I think Monster House is ending its run here.
I was just gonna say the Cinderella run is over on this side because
Yep.
Yeah.
like that totem pole, Scream is number 2 for me. So Scream is moving on from our left bracket. On the right side, we've got Hocus Pocus versus The Shining.
Oof. Comfort
I
Halloween movies.
lean-
I have a
tough.
hot take.
This is
here.
this is tough. A comfort Halloween movie.
I have a hot take. The Shining, good horror movie, not a Halloween movie.
Well, that's why it's
Not really
Well-
something I'm putting on at Halloween.
That's fair. I mean, not all horror movies are Halloween, but I'm in the same boat. If for Halloween, I'm putting on Hocus Pocus. Specifically for
110%.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yes.
I mean, Hocus Pocus is just iconic.
It's so easy to rewatch.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so much funnier now.
Not the new one that came out last year. Definitely.
Oh, that was booty.
But
Garbage.
definitely the original. Yeah, this is another movie that I put on almost every year.
Same. So Hocus Pocus. I'm moving on. Okay, we got Ghostbusters versus Saw.
I have never seen the original Saw.
It's something.
I have not seen Ghostbusters.
Oh boy.
Oh no, Aaron.
So I'm going to Saw.
Well, luckily I've seen Saw and I've seen Ghostbusters a long time ago, but I've seen Ghostbusters. I don't know. Ghostbusters is pretty iconic, but Saw.
But what are you putting on Halloween?
What I'm putting on at Halloween is gonna be. I'd rather watch Ghostbusters on Halloween.
Yeah, Saw is not something I would think you would put on, to be honest. So
I don't know though, but Saw is. I mean, it's tough because Saw is like. It feels more maybe aside from Halloween, it feels the most, and Scream, it feels the most like a Halloween movie. For whatever reason, but Ghostbusters has got the spooky nature of it.
yeah, kids don't dress up as. I mean, I guess some kids do dress up as Jigsaw, but so many kids dress up as a Ghostbuster.
Yeah, Stranger Things kind of solidified that.
Sure. Ghostbusters it is then.
Okay.
Okay, we got The Haunted Mansion versus It. The old Disney Halloween movies slapped for no reason.
They were, for whatever reason, they
Like,
were able to
Haunted-
make Halloween movies.
What was the one? I think it's called. What's the one with the elevator? Is that just like the ride to? Tower of Terror.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, dude, it was one of my favorite of like the Disney Channel horror movies or Halloween movies. I mean. But back to this. If it was the original, I would lean Haunted Mansion, but I actually really liked the remake.
Mm-hmm. The remake was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Haunted Mansion, the OG Haunted Mansion, I think has a little bit of the nostalgia factor playing into it because if I remember correctly, it was not that great of a movie.
It's not that great of a movie, but it is. Again, like you said, the nostalgic factor.
Yeah.
It was definitely a movie that I watched and said, I'm good not watching this again.
I've seen it a couple of times.
I've seen it a couple of times too. And the Disney World ride is iconic too. So
Never been to Disney.
I've been to Disneyland, not Disney World.
I'm okay with
Three
choosing.
Americas.
I'm okay with choosing.
It also just feels more like a horror movie.
I think because it's about
or
kids.
like a Halloween. Yeah.
I mean, there's kids in Haunted Mansion, but there's just something about kids getting together.
And it's clowns too, so like it's like
It clowns, yeah.
Good point.
All right, we're going with It.
And
Last
what could
matchup.
be our matchup of the first round?
matchup of the day.
We've got Beetlejuice versus the original Halloween. Halloween's one on that totem pole.
Yeah, so out of the horror movies on this list, Halloween is the most Halloween horror movie, obviously.
No shit, Sherlock.
But I mean, it stands to reason. It's just really good.
Listen, if it was named Christmas instead of Halloween, I'd still be pretty fucking good.
Now, I've not seen Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
I don't understand how.
Beetlejuice is easily one of my favorite non-horror
I think-
Halloween movies.
I think it's because it freaked me out as a kid that I was just like, I'm never watching this movie. And then it totally dropped off my list.
Dude, Michael Keaton is like on another level.
Yeah.
And they're remaking it.
No, it's a sequel.
Or is it a sequel? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know he's back. Winona Ryder's back.
Jenna Ortega is going to be in it.
Yeah. I lean Halloween, but like I wish this could have gone up against like Halloween Town, to be honest.
Yeah,
I know.
I'll lean towards Halloween. You got it.
It's tough to send Beetlejuice home. But Halloween is just a go.
Yep.
It's a great movie.
It's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Okay, we've got next up Hocus Pocus versus Ghostbusters.
This is an easy pick for me.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
It's Hocus
Yeah,
Pocus.
it's Hocus
Thank,
Pocus for me too.
thank God. Yeah.
I mean, Hocus Pocus literally is. I don't watch a lot of like Halloween themed movies, as you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
But Hocus Pocus is one that I'm okay with putting on because it's just a feel good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Every time
Oh,
you
yeah.
watch it too, like
Dude, the scene in the auditorium, like the I Put a Spell on You song, it's incredibly good.
And I'm also partial to movies that I can like turn on and not necessarily turn my brain off, but just like it's easy watching.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to be like super focused in like holy shit, like I gotta really watch this to really, enjoy it. Like I can just watch it and just hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And Hocus Pocus does that. It's a comfort movie.
plus Vanessa Shaw. So I mean,
It's another one. All right, and the last matchup of this round, we've got It versus Halloween.
I personally would rather put on Halloween than It.
Yeah.
On like if I'm watching a movie on Halloween.
If I'm gonna watch horror, and it's between these two, it's gonna be Halloween for me.
Yeah, for me, I think how it would work, like, I would watch It early on to set the tone, but then Halloween is like, okay, it's dark out now. Like this is the main event.
Mm-hmm.
So I would pick Halloween too.
Halloween 2.
Halloween 2.
Halloween as well. Fucking stiflers.
Halloween as well. I've never heard of that one.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat. Halloween it is.
Halloween it is.
Shut up.
Hocus Pocus versus
The
Halloween.
3 for 3. Hot take again. I don't know how hot it is based on what we've been talking about, but I'd prefer Hocus Pocus to Halloween.
Honestly, me too. That's what I was gonna lean towards.
And Connor's so sad. He's so sad. Look at him. He's so sad.
He wanted Ghostface versus Michael Myers.
Listen. I'm not watching Hocus Pocus on Halloween. I'm watching Halloween on Halloween.
No, I'm watching
Well-
Hocus Pocus.
It's tough though, because Halloween is so good. Halloween is really good.
It's like watching
Halloween
the
is
night before
really
Christmas. The night before Christmas. Like you just do it.
Yeah, but if I had a choice,
I would watch Halloween like in the Halloween season, like the day before.
Yes.
But on Halloween, I have to watch Hocus Pocus. And Great Pumpkin.
of course, and the Great Pumpkin. Sam's got to throw out his Great Pumpkin reference here. Oh man, Connor's so sad. Look at him, he's so sad.
He's gonna be mad what I'm gonna say now too.
Yeah, I'm watching Hocus Pocus.
Okay, we got Scream versus Hocus Pocus.
It's just so defeated. This is the benefits of having a 3-man panel here, is that we can outweigh you.
I swear to fucking God.
Would I rather watch Halloween or Scream? Here is what I'm thinking, and that answer is Halloween. if I were to choose a movie. So, via the laws of the transitive property, if Hocus Pocus is beating Halloween, then Hocus Pocus, by rule, has to beat Scream. Connor's got his head in his hands. He's so defeated.
Connor, what are you choosing? Connor, what are you choosing?
Fuck you guys. That's what I'm picking. I'm picking Scream.
All right. I will say, though, in fairness to Scream, I think because it doesn't take itself as seriously as, like, Halloween, like, it's very much like it's not a parody, but it's a commentary on horror. It's a much easier watch for me. Like, I can watch it and enjoy myself on Halloween more than I would Halloween. Oh man, now that I'm talking myself into Scream now. Oh God, Sam, what do you choose?
I don't know. You have to choose first, Aaron.
Oh, I don't know though. I like the mystery of it. I like Matthew Lillard. You know what? I'll give it to Scream just because of Matthew Lillard. Put it over the top for me.
Yeah, this is a tough. Yeah, I was gonna lean towards more Scream too, as much as I love Hocus Pocus. But I think one, Scream's a better movie, and two, I think it's more of that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter now, but
it has that less serious nature to it. Like you can watch it, and you know, like that they're having fun with it.
Yeah, like but
and so you can have fun with it as well.
But Hocus Pocus feels like a true Halloween movie because of, you know,
it does.
They trick or treat and they have this whole thing about witches and
they trick or treat in Halloween too. Then
Halloween 2?
Oh my God.
But again, I think
I think we have to end this before Connor has an aneurysm.
No, I stay. I mean, it doesn't matter now who I pick, but I probably lean more towards Scream 2.
I would lead Scream as well. Scream 2.
Okay,
Connor, any final words? any final words in this bracket?
We got our winner. It's Scream. Rightfully so.
I think me and Aaron are winners too, because Connor's not going to kill us.
Yeah.
He's not going to ghostface us.
Well, there's still time for that.
Yeah.
But we all know the true winner of this bracket is the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Stay tuned for our deep dive movie of Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown.
Oh, great. Roping us in. You know what? What's the Thanksgiving one?
I think it's just
It's a great big turkey, Charlie Brown.
No, I think it's just Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Yeah,
a Charlie Brown. We should do a deep dive on a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
And they have another one. It's like
wait, actually, I think I remember this Thanksgiving one. Like,
because they have the one with the pilgrims and stuff too. So.
Be a fun watch.
Yeah, we could do a deep dive on that. Anyways, let's finish this episode. If you liked this episode, subscribe, leave us a rating on your favorite podcast platform, share it with your friends, all that stuff. It's it helps us out, shows us that you like it. It really means a lot to us. And you can check out us on social at the Filmbox Reviews or the Filmbox Podcast. It'll be linked in the description in the show notes here. Check out our Letterboxds. We all have them. They're all linked in the show notes, so you can check out what we've been watching when we're not podcasting or talking about movies. I want to thank Josh Woodward for our awesome theme music as always, and anything else I'm missing? Oh, visit our website, pressplaymag.com, for reviews, movie news, and also sports news, video games, all that stuff. So if you like any of that stuff, check it out. We work hard on it. So, but with that said, this has been the Filmbox Podcast, and we will see you next time. Happy Halloween.
And